Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Valley and Medieval Dynasty. I am obviously the Gazbeard, and we are just about ready to go. Let's have a look. Let's get back to it. Get the music up. I hope you're all well. I hope you had a good sleep last night. That was a long stream yesterday, 15 hours. My God. I could have actually run it on to 24 hours. You know, it would have been about now that a 24-hour stream would have been finishing, or in fact, it would have finished about an hour and a half ago. Certainly could have done it, but I thought we'll save that for a special occasion. Right, continuing where we left off yesterday. Let's get the game loaded in. See, I'm so keen to play it, I haven't even got the game preloaded, ready for you. That little delay at the start of the stream, a couple of small technical issues, and then food arrived in front of me. And I thought, well, let's just take 5 minutes and get the food down my neck, rather than spending 4 hours trying to eat it while playing and streaming at the same time. Okay, this is exactly where we left off yesterday. We're standing in the barn. It's the last day of winter. And I mean, just look at that. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. This game is so pretty. It's unreal. Amazing. Absolutely in love with it. Okay, so, right, last day of spring. What are we going to do today? Well, let's just have a quick look at the crops. See if there's been any advancement on the crops. No, there hasn't. Okay, now. Tomorrow, in-game, we have to go pay our taxes. And our taxes are based on our existing buildings. If we look at the management screen, we can see that they are currently assessed at 190 coins, which we can easily afford right now because we're sitting on 474. However, if for any reason that number jumps tomorrow, then we're going to need some more coins available, and what we need to do is we need to have some stuff to take with us into town to sell, to raise the extra money for the taxes. And that, I think, is going to be today's focus in game, is to get some goods together ready for selling. Now, I believe we've got some knives already done in here. Yeah, we've got 21 stone knives already done. We get 11 coins each for them, so that's, what, about 230-ish coins waiting there when we sell that. We probably need a bit more. We've got plenty of sticks here. We've only got one rock. Winter is the best time to be collecting rocks because they are much more visible in the snow than they are when they're covered in grass and stuff. So let's just quickly jump across here, see what we can find. There should be plenty lying around. There's one. Another one. A whole cluster of them just here. Oops. There's one. And another pair under there. See what I mean? They're just so much more visible when the snow has got all the grass and everything suppressed. So winter is the prime time for collecting stones, or rocks as the game calls them. These are quite big ones. It's the small ones that you need. Well, I mean, they're all, the game treats them all as being the same. That's birch branches. Give me the rock. Thank you. Doesn't matter what the graphic visualization of them is. The game treats them all the same. But the smaller ones are the ones that are harder to see in spring through autumn. And they're the ones that we're particularly hunting for. I just heard a fox. Don't see it, but I heard a fox, and we still need a fox to finish this objective, which is another thing that we may have to go do today. And we're getting quite heavy. We're also getting quite a distance from the barn. So let's just get these three and head back. Drop these rocks off. We can do the crafting at night. We don't have to do the crafting in daylight. Daylight is a resource in this game, the same as any other resource. So we need to make use of it. And I've overloaded, which means I can't sprint back. Which is a mistake, because that's burning daylight. And we can see, because of the snow, that there are rocks everywhere. Far more than we would normally see during the spring, summer and autumn. So we'll just drop all those rocks here. So that's a total of 30 rocks, gives us enough to make 15 of those knives, which is another what, 160, 170 coins. 11 coins each we get for them. We're probably going to need to pick up some more sticks, but let's just go along, get a few more rocks, and then we'll pick up the sticks on the way back. I want to take back an even number of rocks, because we need 2 per thing that we craft. Right, how many is that? We need 1 more, give us 10. That'll give us 40 rocks, which is 20 pairs. And those warm weather clothes that Unigost gave us after the first quest were an absolute godsend. We would be freezing to death without them. See, this morning, or this afternoon I should say, the game is running a lot smoother than it was towards the end of the stream last night. It was starting to get a little bit bogged, and I think that was queued up updates for the database. After all the gameplay, the database was needing some love and attention. I think the computer memory was also getting a little bit crowded and needed to be cleared out. But, I mean, the game still was not running badly, especially on my rig. It was just, there's a noticeable difference between how it was at the end of 15 hours playtime yesterday and how it is. We can find stones in pairs, I'll still pick them up. We're not over encumbered yet. We're going to need to drink, so we might as well head down towards the river. Pick up these sticks on the way there. Food can wait a little bit. rock there. Come on, pick it up. No, rock. Thank you. There's a rock there. Get a drink. One of the things I'd like them to give us is the ability to build a small dock that pushes out into the river. Not the fishing dock, just like a sort of jetty. That would be great. Just for the purpose of going out and getting a drink. A little jetty with a little slipway or a set of steps on the end. Right, now we are getting encumbered. Let's get this little collection of sticks here. And we'll head back into the barn. Stand in the barn while we craft all these knives. And we will have a ton of knives to take into town and sell and get extra money. We actually are going to need a lot of sticks for building extra houses as well. And in fact, a lot of stones. It'd be nice to build a stone house. If we were to build a second house and do it in stone, that would make a nicer house and more likely to attract a wife. So we could do that. But our first stage is to get past the current issue and make sure that we've got the money to do everything. So let's just see how many of these we can make from what we've got. We'll make another 10 with what we're carrying. So we'll make them, then see what we're short of and pick it up from the floor. Now, I'm doing an experiment as well. These things lying on the floor in here, I want to see if they persist through the year end when the game updates everything. Right, what are we short of? Well, we've got a fair few sticks. No, we can't move. Right, let's have a look. $25 knives. We'll drop those 75 sticks here. There. There we are. How's our weight? We've got 9 kilos that we can carry. Those stone knives there are 10.5. So we need to drop 1.5 kilos somehow. Well, we've got 0.7 of a kilo in the fur boots and fur hood that we won't be wearing tomorrow. We could leave these 2 broken wooden spears behind. That'll save us 3 kilos. I think what we'll do, put that across there, put that across there. That gives us 3 wooden spears on us. And oops, put that in our number 3 slot. We've got about 1.5 kilos. Yeah, we've got about 1.5 kilos spare. We're going to need to inspect the house in the morning using the building hammer. It's after sunset. There's not much else we can do today. Let's just make sure that we've had a wash so that we're nice and fresh when we go into town in the morning. You've got to hold the E key all the way to the end. Right. Okay, let's step inside, and I'll just light the fire for you guys so that you can see what's going on. We'll just check our reputation points. So N for management 82. We need to give that dynasty reputation a real boost. I'm not sure how we're going to do it quickly in the morning. But it will need a real boost before anybody's going to marry us. I don't know, I think we've got to get it over 500, which is going to be a pain, so we're going to have to do some of the quests, but we need to get the town built as well. Get the settlement built. Right, let's sleep through till morning. Let's get the winter out of the way. You notice I didn't eat or drink. That's because on a change of season, your nutrition and stuff gets put back to full. Quick look around the house. I can't see any damage. Don't think we need to get the repair hammer out for anything. Oh, wait a minute. Taxes are due. Right. Okay, let's put away those winter clothes. So, fur boots, fur hood, we'll put them away. Put our regular shoes back on. F to wear them. 32.77 gives us 2.25 kilos. We could actually pick up. Well, we could pick up one of those spears that we dropped in the barn, but let's not worry about that. Spring, hello, welcome world, yay! Winter is over, and everybody rejoiced. Oh, mushrooms. Now, if we collect some of these mushrooms on the way into town, we can sell them. So that little bit of extra carrying capacity is good. How's our field? Carrots won't be ready until summer. The rye is ready to harvest now. The wheat will be ready in summer. So that's okay, right. And we need to drift into town. We need to get some extra mushrooms and stuff. Oh, hello. Hello, Wabbit. Set the trap as active. Oops. That means, of course, because we've been handling dead food, we'll need to have a wash. Let's just put all of that in there. Wash tub. There we go. Come on. Get a wash. Don't forget behind your ears. Yeah, behind your ears, under your chin as well, round the back of your neck. Come on. Okay. Let's head into town, looking for more of those morel mushrooms. And we can, of course, use our survival sense to spot them. There they are. Look, there's loads of them. Oops. Don't want the sticks, I want the mushroom. And we can pick up loads of things like plantains and St. John's wort, and we can sell those as well. This is our big sale of the year event in terms of we deliberately plan for selling on this day. Now, these morel mushrooms are worth 2 coins to us, and the plantains and stuff, there's a big patch of them there. The plantains and stuff are worth 2 coins each. St. John's as well. Now the herbs are a lot lighter weight-wise than the mushrooms. Where are they? Oh, they're there. It's a rock. Now this is this year's harvest of the plantains and the St. John's wort. So anything that we collect plantain wise today, we will not regrow before next year. So we just have to be aware of that. Try not to strip too much out near the base. Now, I was reading on the forums a little earlier. The speedrunners and the tryhards are at it already, and already polluting people's expectations of the game. I saw one comment that, I mean, we've just finished our first year and we've got just under 100 dynasty reputation. We're in a good solid position for a major push forward this year. In terms of expanding the farm, expanding the settlement, expanding our villagers, getting a wife, and so on and so forth. But we've got less than 100 reputation points as we stand right now this morning in game. And I was reading on the forums that, you know, there's people there already who have learned how to cheese the system or juke the system, and they're finishing their first year with, you know, all of their production buildings done. So the sewing shack, the smithy, the barn, the food store, the resource store, the hunting lodge, the mining shack, you know, all of that stuff done, plus 3 or 4 villages, so that means a couple of houses minimum, plus a wife with a kid, you know, and they've just absolutely speedrun through the first year, and they seem to think it's a great idea. It's like, why? The game is not about finishing first. There is no way to finish first anyway. Hello, Filiberta, my darling. Can you get your approval to 100%, please? That one's a bit risky with her. Alright, we'll tell you something about you. Alright, so we got that. Tell you something else. Look at that, our affection's up to 37%. Marriage chance is still 0, so do that. Who's you, Damrocker? I think you're already married, aren't you? Yeah, we'll get our approval up with you. Can we do it again? No, never mind. We'll get... You're married already. I thought you were. Now, we need to start thinking about some of these male workers. I've been avoiding them because I want to have as many females on the farm as possible. But we need to think about that, because if the females get pregnant, they stop working for 2 years. So, who are you? Dagmara. Age 18, approval 50%. Approval plus 10. Do that again, approval 70. That's what we need for her to join the settlement. Actually, there was too much risk of getting a negative result there. Can we tell her something sweet? Yeah, we'll get a little bit of affection on the go with her. I'll go now. Who are you two guys? I don't think we can recruit you guys. Dalibor Unigost is up here somewhere. I think he's in his house. Go up. Oh, better check what our taxes are. 270. You see, they did jump. They jumped by 50. They were 220 when we checked them last night while we were collecting the stuff to make the knives. They've now jumped to 270 on the day that taxes are due to be paid. We've got 513 food total in stock. We've built 3 of our 8 buildings limit. We've got 474 coins, so we've got enough coins to pay Unigost. Hello, you, Tamira. How are you? Age 61. Oh, you're an old girl. How have you been lately? Approval plus 5. Nice. And go for the... Oh... You don't like talking about the weather, do you? You gave us a markdown on that. Right. Oi. Taxes. There you go. Let's get rid of the taxes. End dialogue. Chapter 4, Into the Wilderness. Quest completed, paid taxes. Right. We need to sell these knives. Where's the money bags is? Really, what? We'll sell the knives to the cow guy. Need to buy some more manure off him anyway. Oh, come on, Daisy. Move. I can't get into him. Come on, Daisy. Move it. Move your butt. Move. Moo, yeah, moo. Oi, you. Move. Move. Oh well, we'll have to come back to him. He's well and truly blocked. Now his wife should be around somewhere. Oh, hello. Who are you? Damn Rocker. I think we've already talked to you, haven't we? Right, let's just check. What's your stats? Don't have any. Alright, let's go see our favourite food woman at the tavern. If she's there. She's around somewhere. Not sure if she's in... I think she is in the tavern. Let's try and get some better approval on her. Approval 43%. Ooh. There's a plus 10. That's a good start. She doesn't like the hunting question. Right, okay, show me your wares. Stone knife. Sell all of those. And sell all of those mushrooms. And we'll sell those 5 sticks. We didn't want to pick those up anyway. There you go. So that puts us on 747. We've got to really work on getting her approval up. Amina. How's her job? Approval +5. That's good. Okay. I don't think we can tell us. Yeah, we don't know her well enough. Right. Samira, you're the old one that we just talked to, aren't you? Right. Now we need to hunt a fox, and we need to build a hunting lodge. So let's see if we can clear that quest. While we're not carrying anything, let's head out and see if we can catch a fox. We're going to need to cut some more spears. Dagmara, how are you? Age 18, approval 70, affection 5. Never mind. Okay, so we managed to get a +5 affection with her, which is a good start, I guess. Now, how many spears are we carrying? We're carrying 3. There's some pine trees up there. If we chop one of them down, we can get another 3. Our axe is getting a bit worn. We're probably going to need to make a new one of those. Oh, its feathers dropped. Right, and Q and crafting and R to make 3 of those. Now, cutting that tree down's possibly given us enough sticks to make another axe. I think it's 10 sticks and 2 stones. Let's just check our inventory. 6 sticks, so if we pick up 4 sticks and 2 stones, we'll be good to go. That way we don't get caught with no axe. Find the stones first. Well, there's a stand of trees here. There's always stones near stands of trees. 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks to make 10. Oh. There we are. Make the extra axe. Right. Let's go hunt a fox. Now, the foxes are usually over here at the far end of this slope, where it starts to drop down the other way towards the river. So there's the rabbits. The piggies are up there. Foxes should be across anywhere between roughly that tree and those trees up there. It's where they usually hang out. If not, we'll have to go across the stream to find one. Just I'd like to clear that part of the quest today, because we want the dynasty rep. We want these mushrooms as well. Wow, look at all these mushrooms. Here he comes. No. Half expecting the piggy to come attack me. Piggies don't like you stealing their mushrooms, you see. That's what the problem is. And look, we're seeing all the rocks we want now. I don't want to take too long on this because we've got to get a worker's house built. We've got to get our resource storage built. I don't see the fox. He must be over on this side of the river today. Yeah, he's being coy. It's okay. I mean, we don't have to do it today, it's just I would have liked to have done it today. Got it out of the way, then we could build that hunting lodge and clear that entire objective and get the rewards for it, which I believe includes dynasty points. We may find a fox uphill from our home, up at the top of the woods at the far end of the area that we've cleared for making a field. So, before it gets too late in the day, let's get a move on. Because we took a fair bit of time getting into town. It kind of feels like it's getting towards late afternoon already. And I do want to get some building done today. And because spring is the prime courting ritual time, we're going to have to come into town every day, speak to Filiberta, court her up nice and sweet, get her ready for marriage. Get back home as quick as we can. Now, we should have, if I remember rightly, we should have a fair bit of carrying capacity available to us right now. So it might be worth chopping some trees down here and carrying the logs in. Let's have a quick look. Not the map, inventory. 19.49 of 35. So we've got 20 kilos we can carry. Let's take a couple of trees down and haul them back. I can't remember how much it is per log. I think it's 2.5 kilos per log. Just check that. Yeah. So we can carry. Oh no, it's 2.5 kilos per log, so we can carry another 2 logs without slowing ourselves down. So another 2 logs would mean a birch tree. I don't think there's any more birch trees until we get along to where we are. Yeah, all the birch trees are on our side of this track. I don't really want... Well, there's one here. I say I don't really want to cut them down. Is there? No. Oh, we're just slightly over encumbered there. Why? The only extra thing we picked up was a feather. Oh, sticks. Yeah, the sticks from harvesting the tree. Oh well. this stuff happens. Now we've got 2 logs here. Yeah, we'll pick those 2 logs up as well. And we're going to put the resource shed on this side of the barn. So if I now just drop these logs here, and we'll get a load more. That's 8 logs there. Oops. X to drop them. There we go. And we'll put the sticks. Oh, stop that. Get off. Put the sticks inside the barn here. Drop all of those. And put the mushrooms in the food store. $31 of 50. We'll put those feathers away. Feathers does that give us total? 44. We're getting there slowly. And our rabbit trap has triggered. So let's just do the necessary with that. Oh, just managed to catch the mic mute button there with a nasty sneeze. Save your ears. Right, that's that done. Right, now, in order to put the resource center over here, we're going to have to take down some of these birch trees, I think. Certainly this one and the next one. And this one. Yeah, there's that axe breaking that I was expecting, which is why I made the other axe. There should be some feathers lying there somewhere. There they are. Any more? Don't think so. Right. So now the resource storage is pretty big. Now I just want to check. Yeah, all of those trees are out of it. So pick them up. We're going to be well over encumbered for a minute. We need to come up here in order to place the resource storage. And we'll come back over here a bit. Oh, wait a minute, we need to... Damn. We need to check which of these tree trunks and stuff gives us the alignment. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, so let's have a look. So that whole collection of tree trunks needs to be outside of the alignment, and it's that far birch one that is actually on the alignment. So if we get across here, so that birch stump that's on the left is our alignment. So Q, building, and storage, And that's food storage, that's resource storage. There we go. As you can see, it's a pretty big beast. And we actually want the entrance on the other side. We want the entrance facing the river. So let's... Oops. What's going on? Rotate. E. Q. Hold on. Something went wrong there. Q. Building. Storage. Resource storage. There we go. Why are you not rotating? Oh, put the torch away. Something's gone wrong. Keyboards. Keyboard options. Yeah. Key bindings. Rotate ghost left. Rotate ghost. Have they changed the key bindings for this? Is it now mouse movement? Because it used to be, was it Q and E? When you had the ghost up, you used Q and E to rotate it. Q, building, storages, resource. No. So how do we rotate the map? I can't see what it says on those icons. To me it kind of looks like dragging the mouse. This is way too inexpensive a building for me to get it in the wrong place. Damn it. Settings. Key bindings. Of course, we can't edit these key bindings. Construction ghost rotation inputs. I can't see what that says or what it's trying to show me. Anybody got a clue? I've no idea what that is on that. I mean, these I can read. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. That's a comma and a period. Because if you look at the pattern, I thought this was like a diagram of a mouse or something. It's the same pattern on all of them. So that's a comma and a period. So they've moved it across there, have they? Okay. Back. Resource storage, there we go. Ah, they have. Excellent. The problem is I can't zoom out the view, and this thing is so damn big that I can't see where it's at. I'm gonna have to move across here. So let's try that again. Yeah, we definitely need a move out. Right, so if I get my viewpoint to due north, and when we rotate it, we want the viewpoint to be dead parallel with the bottom of screen. So Oh, it's close, but it's not exact. Would have been better if they'd given us a snap. Now the problem is I can't tell which of those tree stumps was the one that we had to locate. I mean, that's pretty close to my feet, isn't it? So we don't need to be as far back as that. We do need to suss which of these stumps is the one that we're going to use for the marker. Because we need it for the alignment. We should be able to zoom out away from it on a big building like that. Right, so that tree stump across there is pretty much dead on the alignment that we want. So if we go across to where we're at that birch stump, and so if we get to here, this was about the distance from the building, wasn't it? So that birch stump due north in front of us is where we want the edge of the building, and then we can side shuffle across. Right, so building, storage, resource storage, yeah, and we need to rotate that. It's got to be square with the bottom of the screen. Making sure, of course, that we are looking north. That's pretty square. I want to step back a little bit. That's where we wanted the alignment on that tree stump. And then we sidestep. Until we see the barn enter the ghost. There's the barn entering the ghost, so now we can take it out. Keep going out until it's green. Make sure we're still looking dead north. Look up to make sure that the bottom of the barn's parallel with the bottom of the screen. And that's about as good as we can do in terms of making sure it's placed correctly. So we'll put that there. And I bet it's still too far back. That's not too bad. But of course, this way on, it's a, you know, again, it's a bit broader, a bit further forward than those two. It's just the way it goes. That tree's got to come down. Where's the other bit of that? There it is. Right. We want that tree stump out, so put the axe away. Move up to the tree stump. Oops. Crouch. And then punch it. Get it away. Like that. Yeah. It's fine. We want to try and get the roofs in place now. We need the building hammer. It's nearly broken. So that should be the door there. Dunk. Yep. And we should have a load of thatch in here. Pretty sure it's a thatch roof. Straw, there we go. Oi. There we go. And we're over encumbered. I was expecting that. Let's do what we can with the roofs. Straw and logs. Right, so that's the front roof done. That's sticks and logs. That's straw and logs. The walls are sticks and logs. Right, so we've got one log left, but our building hammer's nearly broken, so we need to make a building hammer. Right. So I think what we'll do is well, I could work through the night, as long as we get something to eat and something to drink. Just put the hammer away for the moment. See what we've got to eat. Why are we heavy? In the chest, what have we got to eat? We've got pottage. Yeah, we've got some pottage. We're probably going to need 3 of those. Go jump in the river and get a drink. Get 3 logs, we can finish that roof. 3 logs would be a pine tree. There was some pine trees over here. We need to check our weight before we cut any of these down. And there we are, there's pine trees. I just check our weight. 25.45. So we can carry 3 logs. But we've got to offload this straw and these sticks as well, so... I know this is kind of dark. I'm sorry, guys. Working through the night is one of the key time savers in this game, especially with the 3-day seasons. Torch is just broken. Marvelous. That's the roof done. So now 1 log and 6 sticks at each end. The centerpieces are all logs, aren't they? Yeah. Right. How's that building hammer? That building hammer looks ready to break. We've got to make a new torch as well. That building hammer is on the point of breaking. So can we make a new torch? I think we've got the materials on us. Yeah, we can. Put that in our torch slot. I want to put that straw away. Don't need any more of that straw. We do, however, need the sticks. Got one log on us. Guess we could get something into place. Get that end wall into place, maybe. Right. Do that. And without that straw to weigh us down, we should be able to lift a few trees from over here. Now we're going to need to pick up some of these sticks because it's all logs and sticks now on the walls. Mushrooms. How's our weight? 30. We could only carry 2 logs at best. Let's go back and work with these 4. Yeah, we got them 3 end walls done. And that one. Now, apparently we can press E. Oh, a wattle wall. Ah, right. So we can go straight to a wattle wall without having to put the stick wall in. Ah, interesting. Right, is it going to be closer to get trees from over there or from where we're getting them? Might be easier to get them from over here. We want to go out past the limit of our field a bit. And in fact, we might be able to carry 2 pine trees, which will give us 6 logs. Timber. That one's fallen the right way. Nice. Where's that other log? Where is that other log? Where's the feathers? Oh, it's up there. Any feathers? No, okay. Sticks. We need a few sticks. Any more sticks lying around? Loads of morel mushrooms. We'll have to remember to put these in the chest. Probably going to need to pick up some of those sticks from the barn. And they did persist past the end of year update. So I'll pick up those 95. Change to the building hammer. Only got 3 logs on us, so we'll do the end wall. Get all the sticks into place, we don't have to carry them. He gets out of stamina quick, this guy. Starting to get near dawn, which is great. Make another hammer as well. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I'm not sure if all of the interior is 4 logs or if it's 4 logs at each of these sections, but for now we'll say it's going to be 8 logs. And we do need a new hammer, so I'll call that 9 logs. Oh, this is where sticks are going to have to be stored eventually anyway, so we start storing the sticks there. X to drop them. That's through the wall, isn't it? Don't like that. Step back a bit. That's better. Right, put these mushrooms in the food store. We'll get the axe out. So in theory, 3 pine trees. Sniper! Do you know if there is a way to decrease food demand consumption? I upgraded some of my walls on my villagers' houses and noticed that my wood demand went down. The only way I know to reduce food demand consumption is in your own skills in the survival. When you go to the survivalist skill, put 3 points into there and you get a slower loss of food and water rather than a slower consumption. So each time you eat it, it lasts longer before you have to eat again. That's the only one I know. Now, whether that also transfers to the villagers or not, I don't know. But what you could do is look for the survival skill when you're looking at your villagers and make sure that they've got a high survival skill, which in theory would give a high rating on survivalist. The other thing that you could do is each new villager that comes in, put them on survival skill buildings, which are things like the fishing dock. Put them in the hunter's cabin on gathering. Yeah, if you I'll come to the villagers Marion in a minute. If you put them on the fishing dock, if you put them on the hunter's lodge on gathering, not hunting. And what was the other one? There was another one. I think it's on the logging. Logging counts as resource gathering, which is this one. But I think the higher level logging shed, wood shed, you can put a second person in to do something similar to the gathering from the hunting shed. Oh, they do increase their skills, yeah. I've got people on my test playthrough that have got level 7 and 8 skills. Right, in terms of getting married, when you first build a house, an extra house for villagers, instead of, for example, recruiting 2 women and putting them in there, or 2 men and putting them in there, if you recruit a man and a woman, they'll both go in that house. And it might take a couple of years, but they will eventually marry and have a kid. And I think the game, from what I saw, because I've got 3 houses on my test game, I've got 3 houses for villagers, and there's a man and a woman in each house, and their ages are pretty much matched. You're thinking of chickens, Sniper. Chickens only need 1 cockerel and 6 hens. Yeah, so in one house there's like a 21 and a 23-year-old, and then another house there's like a 25 and a 26-year-old, and then the third house is like a 29 and a 30-year-old. He's a stud. So the game seems to pair them up according to their ages and tries to get them to match their ages as closely as possible. Trees. I need 9 logs, wasn't it? Right. So that's how much weight have we got? We're down to 15, so that's 20. We can carry 8. 1 will put us a little bit overweight, but that's no problem. So that's 3 pine trees we want. Yeah. Right, feathers. Any feathers lying? Oh, loads of them. Right, that should be all the logs we need to finish the resource shed. There's more of these morel mushrooms. break our hammer. Yep. Right. So that's our resource shed complete. We can move all those sticks across here now. Get them out of the barn. Drop them in bunches of roughly 50. It makes it easier to account for them. Stand still. Stand still. No rolling away. That's it. Right, go and put the feathers in the house. Check the animal trap, see if the animal trap's triggered. It has. And it's broken, so we need to get a bunch of sticks to repair that, or replace that. Three bits of meat off that rabbit. Nice. Two mushrooms to go in the food store. Another 3 sticks to complete that trap. There we go. I'll keep picking them up, we're going to need them. Rabbit trap. In fact, that's the wrong place. That's where we normally put it, isn't it? Yeah, visible from the window. Well. Bones. Do a quick stick clean up. Pick up any stones that we bump into on the way around as well. Come on, pick them up. Plantain. I think that's what we forgot to sell when we were in town, wasn't it? Was all the plantains. That's probably one of the reasons we're a little bit heavy. Is we're still carrying a load of plantains. one of those sticks had 14. Pick them up. Right. We've got a stack of 50? We have. Dink. There's only 8 rocks there, but that'll do. Boink. And in the chest, wherever it's gone, we'll put those odd 4 sticks, because the villagers will use the odd sticks as firewood once we get them set up. And we need to put some logs and firewood in there. We don't need it, but the villagers will whinge if they haven't got any. Let's go take a tree down and put some firewood in there. And we'll come all the way across here to do it. Maybe a little bit close. This'll do. Got any sticks on the way back and put them in as firewood. I thought I saw some. Need to pick up some of that as well, because we need to put some of that in the food cupboard. In the food store. Shroom. We like shrooms. Shrooms is good. Oh, wait a minute. So we craft 2 of those into firewood. And then we move all of that in. Move that in. Move all of them in. That's getting their firewood store started. And if we go jump into the food store. And we'll put that mushroom in there. And we'll put one of those St. John's into there. Remind us to put more in. And we can actually afford to put 21 of those in there. Like that. And we want to put about 20 of those plantains in here. Well, we've got plantains in here already, so I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's put half of them in there. Like that. Gives us a reserve stock in there. We need to eat and drink. And... oops, wrong. We need 2 pottages. We're going to have a cooking session soon. Make more. We'll take the 2 pottages. Quickly munch them. And put that axe away. Get a drink. Right, and get the scythe. And I thought we had something in here for threshing. No? Oh, obviously not. Okay. Oh, that's a point. It's spring. We want to get our seeding done. How much manure have we got? We got no manure. I thought we had a ton of manure. Or did we move it to the barn? We might have moved it to the barn, which is where these should be. Yeah, because all the seeds have gone. Right. We don't use fur, so that can go... What did I just move? The wooden hammer. We don't need the wooden hammer right now. Put that back. We don't use fur, so all of that can go in the resource center. We don't need all of that leather to be in here. We'll move 2 dozen across.
It's a very good idea. I haven't used my pole thingy in a long time. That sounded pretty naughty, didn't it?
It did sound very naughty, Dregs. Good morning to you. How are you? It's one of the best Dregs quotes that I've ever seen. The feathers will move across because we don't use them in the house. We use them in the smithy or in the hunting lodge. Gradually get this chest cleared out. I guess the wooden hoe can go live in the barn. The iron bolts will hold on to for now. The wooden hammer and the pickaxe. That's nicely emptying out the house chest. Right, so we start at the resource centre and offload this lot. Whoa, Dregs, thank you very much for the sub. You are a star, sir. You absolutely are.
Love you, Gaz.
Thank you. Love you too, Dregs. And we've missed you. Don't stay away that long again, please. Right, what did we want to put in here? Oh, we wanted all those feathers in here. You love the sound bites. Yeah, I did a lot of work on them a couple of years ago to get them all the way that I wanted them. There's a few of them probably need a rotation and change now, but I'll get round to it sometime this winter. Right, so that's the fire with the fur, some leather, the feathers. Right, we've got to put that. No, we don't have to move that. We need to go into the barn. We need to get some seeds for planting and some manure. Let's see what seeds we have got. Actually, we should wait until we've harvested that other stuff, shouldn't we? Oh, there's St. John's wort in here. That should actually be in the food store. So if we move that, it should be in the food store. That's classed as a food for some reason. Beetroot, plant in spring, collect in autumn. So we'll take all of them. Cabbage, plant in spring, collect in summer. I'm going to take 10 of those. Remembering this is going into our seed expansion field. So that's 15 manure. Onions, plant in spring, collect in summer. We'll take all of them. So we're going to need 20 manure. There we go. Straw can stay there. Right. So we'll get rid of that St. John's into the food store. Now, we don't need to carry a lot of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw, well, there's one St. John's in there. I'm going to throw 19 in there. Give us 20 in there for the villagers. We've got 5 on us. That's all we need. The plantains we need more of, because the plantains we do use a lot when we mess up with a fight. Right, let's get this rye harvested, sorry. So, we'll put the scythe on number 5. Simple bag is going to go on number 8. The hoe is going to go on number 6. So if we get this rye cut first. Okay, so put that away. Pick up that rye. Right, how did we do on that? We started with 5 rye seeds. We've just harvested 25 rye, so that's a 5-to-1 increase in our seeds. Excellent. Right, cabbages down first, which is going to be across here. The carrots are still going. Is that 1 row or 2 rows? One way to find out. Get the bag out. Choose manure, and that's 1 row, isn't it? Yeah. Come on. There we go. Right, now, have they fixed this? Oh, they have. Beautiful. There was a bug where if you had stubble in the field, you couldn't fertilize it, and you had to wait a full season for the stubble to rot and reveal bare soil so that you could fertilize it and replant it. But they've fixed it now. Excellent. That must have been part of that .10 patch. So we can get all the cabbages on this side. Perfect. Right, number 8. Cabbage. There we go. Right, so that's the cabbages done. And what seeds have we got left? Beetroot and onion. Perfect, because we've got 2 rows left. Get the bag out. Change it to manure. Thank you for hosting, Dregs. And we have a special thing for that. Hosting, where are we? Whoops. What's going on? Points, there we go. Dregs has hosted us. So we give out hosting points. Yay. Dregs has got his bunny. And we'll give Dregs a shout out as well in a second. We just get this field fertilised. And we'll give Dregs a shout out, because you've got to remember to subscribe to Dregs. Right, so bear with me a second. I've got to hit the escape key, and then I've got to come across here, and I've got to put shout out to Dregs_gaming. There you go. Right, resume. Get the... Yep, no, that's the scythe. Get that one out. Why have I got a beard hair sitting on my keyboard? Go away. Right, I'll come back down here. We'll get the bag out again. And seeds, what have we got? We've got onions 5, beetroot 5. So I think if we put the beetroot in this one, in this row, and the onions in the last row. Change to onions. Come on. There we go. That's it. So that's all our spring seeds sown. So we'll come back into the barn. We'll put our tools away. Put the scythe away. The wooden hoe away. Put the bag away. And there's nothing down here to seeds and stuff. However, we can come across here and we can thresh all of that rye. That'll give us rye grain as seeds and straw. Yeah, that's that done. So we'll put them in the chest. Put the straw in there as well. That's the first home produced straw that we've had. Right, so we're going to want more manure and we need more seeds. There's seeds that we haven't got yet that we need to get. Wheat we've got growing in the field. We'll figure it out. Now, what state is that hoe in? It's pretty worn. So we're going to need that. And we're going to need to take down a tree and make a couple more. Which means we're going to need more sticks. So we actually want a pine tree would be best. Yeah, we'll get that tree up there. We're going to need a load of sticks. Shrooms. Shrooms is good because they feed the villagers once we get some. Probably got enough sticks to do it right now. Just wrong cue. We need to make wooden hoe. We're going to need to make at least 2. Probably need more actually, but we'll start with 2 because I need to make an axe. The axe is about to break. So, make an axe. And before we start this next bit of nonsense, we need to go get a drink. I know we're carrying a water skin, but I prefer not to use it if I don't have to. That way, it's full when we do need it. I'm just using it every 2 minutes. There's a high risk that it's going to be empty when we do need it. Oh, more mushrooms. Never turn down mushrooms. They're food. They're also money. Each one of these mushrooms is worth 2 coins. I mean, generally we just throw them to the villagers to feed them. But if we need to, we can sell them. Get some decent money. Load of stones over here. Right. Now for the big field. This is the one we've been waiting for, and that's why we had to get these 3 buildings in before we could place it. So, fields align north, south, east, west. So, there's due south up there, up the side of the forest. So we need to... Damn, we've lost quite a lot of that, haven't we? I really wanted it to be about here that the edge of the field was. If we do that, there's a tree up there that we're probably going to have to take out. Tell you what we'll do, we'll take the alignment off that stump there. I'm far enough away from there. Farming. Field. Come back 1. Yeah, I think there's good. What we're going to do is we're just going to go out and we're going to make the maximum possible size. Oh, we're going to lose trees, look. Damn it. I don't want to lose them trees. I want to keep them trees there. We'll take it from the corner of the barn then. Building, farming, field. Yeah, we'll leave it out just enough like that. Hopefully that won't lose us trees. It's a bit close. Can't tell if that's actually hitting the tree or not. If it's not hitting the tree, we're fine. No, it's just reflecting off it. Now, I can't tell as a count how many that field is. But I think that's probably the 16 by 16 there. Right, so what we do now is we take the hoe, bung that in slot 8, and we'll do a count using the hoe. Because we've got to rake these fields anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right, so it is 16 that way, which is great. That's what we wanted. And then this way, we've got 1 done already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, damn, it's only 14. Oh, dear. We might have to extend that. I'll try to extend that. Of course, I might have miscounted. There's always the chance that I did that. It's a new level in farming, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to cut the big field and get it raked or whatever, grubbed up. There we are. There's the word I was looking for. By the time we get it done, we might even get another level in farming. sorry you can't see much. It's night time, but this is definitely something I need to get done before the end of spring, because in the morning we're going to go and we're going to get our first house built, our first worker house built, and there's the first hoe breaking. Then we're going to try and get our first workers in. Hopefully we've got enough dynasty points to do it. All of this, of course, is XP, which is what I'm desperately needing in farming. And if I could, I would get all of this sown myself, but I can't afford the seeds and the manure, which is why we desperately need to get the workers in, because then when they are doing it, we're still getting XP for it. It doesn't matter how slow they are. The field is big enough that we should be able to advance our XP in farming quite quickly. That little field that we've got the seed multipliers in, that one I will tend myself until we've got a sufficiently big farming operation that I can just hand it over to a worker. Oh, and we're out of hoes, so we're going to cut down a tree to make another hoe. Yeah, you'll do. Hopefully we've got enough. No, what's it out of that one? Hopefully we've got enough sticks. Crafting wooden hose. Yeah, we can make 3 according to that. We only need to make 2. No, didn't put the hoe automatically in 8. That's strange. doing the maths, what is 16 by 14? That's 3264 plus 160, so that's 224. Divided by a half is 112 XP just for grubbing up this field. Which should give me quite a kick towards being able to unlock the chicken shed. There we go. That's the field grubbed up and ready to go. And let's just go into management, go to fields. It is a 14 by 16. Damn it. Right, so let's assign what we want in it. Yeah, somehow width-wise I didn't get in the extra 2 rows, which means we're going to have to do horizontal rows. There are 8 crops to do, so we do all the grains at the top of the field. That way we get 2 rows of each crop, which is good for the starting village. Once we got 3 or 4 families productive and every working station manned, then we'll cut a second field and we'll double up on the amount of each type of food that is being grown. So escape that, we accept that. That way there's somewhere for the workers to work immediately as soon as we hire them. The next stage is to get a worker house in and get the first couple of workers in, assign them as field workers. So we'll put these hoes back into the barn chest. Right, nothing else particularly to go in there, is there? No. Right, so then we want to go into the resource shed, put away those logs and things. Put those mushrooms in the food shed. Might sell off those low condition mushrooms that we've got in the box just to keep a single row for each type of mushroom. We're going to have to go into town in the morning. We need to eat and drink, and we need to plan out where the second house is going to go. So, there's something to... Come on. Where's the door? There's the door. Right, just quickly grab something to eat. Potage. Grab 2 of those. And I don't want to waste cabbages by eating them direct. Step back outside. There we go. And we are mucky filthy. You can see the dirt marker at the bottom left of screen. Small circle. We need to have a good scrub, because nobody's going to talk to us in this state. There we go. Right, so we want the second small worker house in here, I think. Make a row of them, make a street of them. Of course, the problem is going to be getting them matched up. Never mind. So, Q, building, house, small, not enough resources. We've got to have 6 logs on us before we can start building it, okay? Well, I think we can carry 8. So let's go get ourselves 8 logs. We can get them from over here. How's the axe? Ooh, the axe is getting a bit... Mind you, we built a second axe, didn't we? We did. We built 2 extra axes, actually. Feathers? Any feathers? No? That's unusual. What's going on? And the axe broke at exactly the right time there. Have to ignore the mushrooms at the minute, I'm afraid. Sticks on the way back because we're going to need them. Did we pick up the building hammer is the next question. No, we didn't. So we're going to have to go and pick up the building hammer. Which I think we left in the house. Oh, maybe we put it in the barn. Oh, look on the correct side. There it is. Helps if you look on the right side of the inventory, doesn't it? Right, now I want to keep those 2 trees dividing up the space between the 2 houses, because I want to put a chicken shed in the gap. So, Q, house, houses, small house. Now, if I face due north, and then just check that it parallels the bottom of the screen, it does. And then we walk into the house here. Well, that tree's going to stop me viewing it. I can get it there, actually. Right, so that's the parallel there. Actually, that's not parallel. That's not... Yeah, see, that's the alignment of the house. Just off north. I come across to about here. Put it in there. That'll leave space between them for putting a chicken house in. Right, now if I run across to the barn, get 32 straw. Come on. There we go. And we want to put the wooden hammer in number 8. Such a wimp, this guy. And we're seriously short on sticks. So 6, 12. Or is it 8? No, it's 8, 16, 32. Plus 2 is 34. 40. 46 sticks we need to finish that. Plus 8 logs. Oh, the sticks are over here, aren't they? Take that pile of sticks, it might be exactly what we need. Was exactly what we need, and the torch burned out. Right, 8 logs I think to finish it. No, 9. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 logs to finish it. So we head across here. We can bring 8 in on the first collect. Feathers, yeah. There should be another set of feathers there somewhere. There's not. Okay. Right, so we're only just over encumbered with 8 logs. fact, we need 2 to make a wash basin, so we need 6 more. Which would be 2 pine trees. Perfect. Cut this one down while we're waiting. Feathers. No feathers, are you sure? Feathers are way over there. Basin down in front of the door for them. Not enough resources. We need 2 logs, we've only got 1. What? We should have had 2 logs. Did one of those take 2 logs? Damn. Alright, I think there's a log in the barn, in the resource shed. There is. Well. Big house on this end, and then maybe another smaller house. Right, so that gives us space to put 2 workers in. Let's put the repair hammer back in the house. Get rid of that. Others need to go across in the resource shed. Those sticks need to go in there as well, because the peeps will use them as firewood. These few sticks picked up and clear the ground. Now I don't remember seeing any level up notifications there, so we're going to have to manually check those. Let's just do a save here. And we're running on save number 3. Resume. Quick look, how's that affecting taxes? Our taxes are not showing yet. Okay. We've got 22 stored wood. We've got no wood demand registered. 572 stored food with no demand registered. We're at 5 buildings of our 8 building limit. We're still officially a small farm. Skills, we've got skill points here in farming. Excellent. Ooh, look. Look at this. This is new. Milky Way, faster milking. Night Rider unlocks the ability to ride horses. And these two are new skill levels, these tier 4s. Oh. So horse riding's not available yet. I think it's Q4 of this year that's coming in. But we've got a talent point to spend in farming. I think farming knowledge is going to be the most useful right now. So we'll put that in there. Let's have a look at technology. So on building, we've completed the resource storage level. We've completed the woodshed level. So we'll need to build a woodshed at some point. A simple house. This is the intermediate size house. We're at 216 of 250 points. So we need to get some building done to unlock that one. We need 34 points. I wonder how many points we get for doing fences, and can we purchase that one yet? Not enough technology, no. So we've got to finish unlocking the building on that one. Okay, that's fine. I know it's telling us we've got to build the hunting lodge. Right, fishing and survival and all that stuff. We are at 50 of 50 points for the hunting lodge. So, wooden campfire, let's just buy that. Bird trap, let's get that. I'm going to spend a lot of money just here right now, just to get these all unlocked. There we are. Gives us less than 500 coins in the balance, but we're a year away from taxes. Right, farming. Food storage is done. Barn is done. We've purchased the flour. Working on hen house. We're at 84 of 100 points. We're nearly done with the hen house. So I'm guessing if we were to sow or fertilize and sow a couple of those rows on the big field ourselves, that would give us the points to unlock the hen house. Interesting. And crafting, workshop's done. Sewing is unlocked. We've bought a couple of the skills there already. Tavern 1 is unlocked. It doesn't give us anything, unfortunately. Smithy, we're at 494 of 500 points on crafting to get the smithy. Once we get the smithy, we can unlock things like the iron tools here. And the making of those, which okay, won't take long to get 6 crafting points. Now what I do need to do is I need to put a pause in here, and I need to go and get a quick bio break. So I think going and standing down by the river and watching the river. So let me just put this up, and I'll be back in a minute. Still there, just multitasking. That's great, Trades. Love it. I love lurkers. You know I've got a lurk command for chat. Exclamation mark lurk. You can always use that if you want to. But I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Hey, I'm back. Sorry that took a bit longer than expected. My soon-to-be a teenager son was in the bathroom having his Sunday afternoon shower. In fact, he's been in there 2 hours already, completely eluded him. Teenagers, huh? Right, back to it. Okay, so we got our first worker house built. And of course, we'll be moving out of this one as soon as we get a bigger house. And that'll become a worker house as well then. So we need to go and recruit some workers. We need to have a wash. Because we're going to try and persuade people to come and work for us, and we want to be nice and clean and respectable and all that stuff. Right, we want to have a quick munch. I think a potage will be all that we need. Go on, dog, get out of the way. Potage. Munch that. Yeah, that'll do us fine. Get a drink. We want to try and make some money when we go into town. Actually, what we could do with doing a bit of crafting on the way into town. Try and get some of those crafting points. Get that crafting level up. Got a new survival level, never mind crafting. Because we've got so many of those skill schematic things to buy and unlock, we're definitely going to need some money and some decent volumes of it as well. And I really want to get the smithy. I don't want to build the workshop and then have to demolish it to build the smithy. I just want to go straight to the smithy, even though it's going to be a level 1 and it'll be a while before we get the level 2, because it just gives us so many more options. Give me a few more sticks. Right. Of course, we didn't get in to see Filiberta yesterday. We were just too busy, so we're going to have to give her some extra special attention today and get her affection built up. Yay, smithy unlocked. Now, grab those two, and there's another pair there. Don't know if we've got enough sticks, but let's just see if we can make another pair of those knives. No, we need more sticks. We've only got 2 rocks. Don't be daft. Oh no, we've got 9 rocks. We need to pick up 20 sticks. Thank you, Dregs. Thank you. That gives us 10 rocks. Of course, the big money making season starts after tonight, because we switch from spring to summer And once those berries are ripe, we have got major money making to do harvesting them. I mean, we can literally make a couple of thousand a day if we dedicate ourselves to doing that. But in order to do that, we have to be, you know, we have to have a couple of workers minimum working our fields, producing food for next winter, because otherwise we are going to starve. And ideally we could do with a wife working in the fields as well. I mean, we'll give her a better job later, but we need field workers in the short term. And for the first house that we've just built, I'd prefer to recruit 2 same-sex people, then they don't get married and have kids. So either 2 women or 2 men, and get them into the same house. Right, can we... Yeah, we can do those now. Just consolidates the crafting points that we've just had to unlock the smithy. Make sure that we've got a step towards the next unlock, which I think is the 2nd level sewing building. Right, let's get into town. In fact, if we cut back through the woods a bit, we might be able to strip an unripe berry plot and get some extra cash. Because in the summer we tend to stay close to the roads. Here's the clay pits. We need to get a wooden shovel for those. Now, that's another reason I wanted the smithy unlocked, so that we can get the wooden shovel and start collecting that clay, because we're going to need that clay soon. Alright. There she is. Hello, darling. Approval 98%. Let's see if we can get it to 100. They're too risky. Right, okay. This is a risky one. Yeah. A little too overt. She knocked us back by 5. Okay. I had to find out how she would react to it, though. Right, let's go sell these knives. Show me your wares, woman. Where are they gone? There they are. 11 12s, that's 132. Gives us a little cash boost, not a big one. We'll sell those sticks as well. If she's going to pay for them, we'll sell them. Right. Okay, that got a good approval boost there. Got a plus 12 on that. She's very proud of her job. We'll have to remember that one. Who are you, and can we recruit you? No, you're Ermina. Although you're a pretty girl, aren't you? Yes, you is. Right. How are you? Oh, risky. Oh, we got a plus 5. She likes her job as well. We'll get a second plus 5 out of that. Yep. Can we tell her something as a beautiful lady? Tell her she looks beautiful. We get an affection plus 2. That's good. Right. check the stats on the Damroca. I think is married. Tamira in the background is too old. So does Adalbert. What about this lot? Adelina, Barnum. Oh, Barnum's recruitable. His farming stats are pretty low, but his crafting and hunting are pretty good. Might be able to use him as a hunter. Ask him if he's got any hunting tips. Yeah, he likes that. Ask him again, get another +5. No, he's got no more time for that. We need to get him to 70% before we can invite him to join us. Who have we got around here? There's a whole bunch of them up there. Don't know if we can recruit you or not. He's 17. No, he's too young. Yeah, no, okay. Bernadetta. I can't remember. 53. Approval +0. Yeah. She's one of the haughty ones. She doesn't like talking to us at all. Who's in here? Anybody? No. Dagmara. Age 18. Approval 70. Approval now 80. Affection 10. Affection now 15. But I can't see her stats for some reason. Actually, I wonder if we can recruit her. No, we can't. Whack. Whack, 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 whack. Stupid animals. Stupid birds. Anybody here? No. Where are they? Where is everybody? Must be up in the fields. Moo. Moo. Gravy and mustard. Ulrika. Now, Ulrika is one that I would definitely consider for marrying. And we can chat her up. Excellent. Approval's only 50. Right. That's got a approval up to 70. No, she's married. Okay, damn it. How's your stats? Dobromira? Don't think we can recruit her. No. Approval +10. Approval 70. Okay, we can't chat her up. It's not giving us the option. Alwyn. Oh god, this is good. Alwyn is going to start us off on a quest. I just fear it. Oh, he's not. Excellent. There's a +10 approval. Excellent. How have you been lately? Excellent. We've got him up to 70. Got him up to 75. Okay, excellent. Getting his approval up high is fairly important because once you start his quest line, you don't get the chance to do it. Who's this? Berard. What's your stats? Can't see your stats, Berard. Why? Actually, never mind. I'll go now. Right, okay. We're going to have to cross the river and have a look at the other village if we want to get somebody today. And I really do want to get somebody today because I want to get that. It's the last day of summer. I want to get the summer crops in the field. Well, they're not going to do it today. They're just not going to be capable of it. Never mind. At least we can get the autumn crops done. We got our chatting up done, but we're not getting the opportunity to ask her. The affection's not high enough. We're definitely going to have to come back tomorrow and talk to Filiberta. Get the affection level up. We need a drink before we go up to the village. Now, there are multiple berry patches out here that we might be able to use and get some cash. Actually, it's spring at the moment. It's not summer, is it? Now, I think there was a woman here that we were on the edge of recruiting. We had her prepped, ready to join us. Berries, here we go. I know they're unripe, but we can still sell them. And I do want the money. What's the problem with you? Berta, why are you running like that? It's unusual to see an NPC running. What I think we're going to have to do, apart from the building that we've got to get done fairly quickly and getting a couple of workers, we're going to have to spend summer and autumn doing as many of the quests as possible to get our dynasty reputation up. Very close to sunset. We need to get a move on. We might not be able to collect many more of these if we want to get them sold tonight. I'll do. You still, yeah, you're still in your smithy. Excellent. Try and get our approval. Approval -5. Right, that's pushed us up to 947. Anything here we want to buy? I'm tempted to buy that shovel just to save time in getting the clay. But no. You're being a miserable git. Okay, that's fair enough. Right. Why are you running everywhere? 17. Yeah, okay. Now, Ewalda's not too bright, but her crafting and her extraction. Age 20, approval 50%. Oh, -5 for the weather. She won't talk to me now. Approval needs to be 70. Don't know her well enough. Yeah, okay. Eric, hey, we got a minute, mate. He's not recruitable. Okay, but we'll get some approval on him. Drogamira, she's ancient. Actually, never mind. Anybody up? Yes, there's one up here. Inga, 21, approval 50%. Approval +2, okay. -5, shit. Be quiet, Yuga. Right. So she doesn't like her job, which means technically she's recruitable. Who are you? Age 56. This is risky. Approval +12. Creating is his passion. Okay. Right. So we need to get home now. It's coming up to sunset. We'll check our weight and see if we can carry some logs in from somewhere away from the village, away from our settlement. Come on, drink. So what weight are we carrying? 16.29, so we've got just under 20 kilos. We can carry 7 logs in with us. That's 1 maple and 1 fir tree. We need a fir tree. There's fir trees up there. There's fir trees over there. There's lots of fir trees over here. Awesome. Come on. The frig? I saw you there, rabbit. Right, so we're just on the edge of encumbered. That's because of the sticks that come with the trees. That's okay, we need sticks as well, so we'll take them back with us. Still got to hunt a fox, and we've got to build the hunting lodge. Now, depending where we are on the technology tree, I might wait for the tier 2 hunting lodge. Let's just check, how's that rabbit trap doing? Around here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, did we actually rebuild the rabbit trap or not? Looks like we didn't. Oh, okay. No, I don't think we did. Alright. Traps limit exceeded. However, we can build the bird trap. No torch in slot. Oh, God. We need straw to make the torch, don't we? Straw or leather. Let's put these logs away. Now, I want to keep these logs safe from being used as fuel because I want them as firewood. I want them as building logs, I should have said. So we'll drop them there. Oh, I can't make a torch with leather yet. Okay. Get straw from next door. Not enough straw. 10 straw to make a torch. Are you kidding me? Given how quickly they burn down? There we go. Let's go make the rabbit trap. And if we get a few more sticks, we can make the bird trap as well. Right, so this is where we were putting the rabbit trap. Oh, there it is. It's already there. Right, so put the bird trap beside it. Now that we can make that. Not enough resources. We need 2 stones. 2 rocks. But you know, we can't bloody find them because we stripped the area of them earlier. There's one. Told you we stripped the area of them earlier, now we can't find any. There's another one. Right. Own worst enemy sometimes. There's our house. So, yeah, there it is. Is there a way of making a better torch? Yes, in the smithy. You can make a torch with sticks and leather. But I also think you can make it in the 2nd level hunting lodge as well. Right, so I think we're going to sleep through. Yeah, it's too late to get anything started tonight because the season changes tonight, so we can't work straight through. So let's just go in, and we don't need to eat or drink because we'll get fully resupplied by the change of seasons. Whether that's going to stay in the game or not, I don't know. Well, let's just sleep, get into the next season. There we are. Is it a technology feat that you need to learn? I don't believe so. Let's have a quick look. Technologies. Oh, wait a minute. I've got some skill points to spend. Give me a second. Survival skill points to spend. So I think I'll get that third point of survival knowledge. Yeah. So that we're getting the maximum skill points per activity. Technology. What did we just unlock? It wasn't that. We need 31 building points to unlock the larger house, right? That's at 50 of 50. We've purchased that lot. So we need to do more survival stuff. Oh, we've got 86 points, it says. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Farming. We're at 84 of 100 points still. Sewing. Tavern. Smithy. Smithy says it's 500 of 500. 522, that's what we must have just unlocked. So we're 22 points into the sewing, yeah. That's a Smithy 1. It's quite a while before we get the Smithy 2, so it's probably worth, yeah, 2,500 points, well, 5,000 to unlock Smithy 2. So it's probably worth building Smithy 1 from the offset. I think. Right, what was the question again? Is it a technology feat you need to learn? I don't believe it's a learnable technology feat. I believe it comes with the building. You know how certain, like the first level hunting lodge teaches you how to make a bow and an arrow. I believe the leather torch, as opposed to the straw torch, comes with either the smithy or one of the other buildings, such as the hunting lodge, and I believe it comes at level 1. Right, so we are now in summer, which means we've got ripe berries on the bushes for selling. Yep. So we want to get these done, get into town, get them sold, get the money collected. It's either the workshop or the smithy or the hunting lodge that does it. And everything that you get in the workshop, you get in the smithy as well. So it's worth that, because you only need the workshop for such a short time. It's worth skipping it and going straight to a smithy. Now they might address that and give you something that you get in the workshop that you don't get in the smithy at a later date. As part of the balancing. We definitely need to kill that fox today, because we're needing the dynasty rep that comes from completing that objective. And the hunting lodge we can build basically any time, so getting the fox done, bit of a priority. How's our fields? Oh, yeah, we've got to harvest these first. Get the cabbages collected. We're probably going to... Yeah, we have gone overweight. I was expecting that. Should have done this before we got those berries. The carrots are ready to collect as well, aren't they? Yeah. God, we are so heavy. At the hunting lodge workbench. I thought it was. Let me know how it performs, Sniper, because I've never made one, so I'm not sure how they compare to the simple torch. God, we are so heavy. It's like the long dark shuffle. Right, we've got 50 cabbages in here already, so we don't need more cabbages in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop them on the floor up here in clusters of 25. But actually I'll drop clusters of 20, I think. Looks much better on burn time to me from holding it out. Plus I have so much leather, you need to use it. Alright, it's fair enough. Stand still, don't roll away. Right, so put the cabbage seed in here. Just 31 of that. Put those other 13 cabbage in the house for making pottage. Meat in there. Right. Gotta get rid of that leather and that stick. We need this scythe. Where's it? Oh, the scythe is in the barn. Get rid of that leather and stick. Sticks in bunches of 50 around here. Excellent. Scythe was in the barn, we said. Got this harvested today. And number 8. Right, put that away. And so that's that done. Beetroot's not ready. Onions are ready. Carrots are ready. Okay, let's get the carrots done. Let's not over encumber ourselves again. Carrots. I'm going to put 10 in there, and I'm going to keep 30 for me, because then I make stews with them. Wow, we only got 5 carrot seed back off that. That was pretty poor. Let's just thrash that wheat. Right. Put the straw in here. Put the carrot seed in there. And I'm thinking we probably need to keep the grains in the house so they don't get used to make flour, because we're trying to build up the seed on them. So if I take the rye and put it with the wheat in the house, or did we offload the scythe? We didn't. Right, and I want to get those beetroots. Not the beetroots, the carrot, onions. How many seeds did we get? We only got 5 onion seeds back as well. Weird. Why are we only getting back the original seeds? That's not normal. I'll put 20 in here. I'll keep 14 for us. Wrong. Right, so we're going to get these berries into town. We need to get washed, get a drink, get underway, get some more berries picked. Got to get our courting done. Got to try and get a wife before the end of summer. Seeing as we failed to do it in the spring. Try and find some berries in here. There's a patch. Right, we need to move. We're getting overloaded. We're not going to be able to get there and back on time if we don't get a shuffle on now. It's disabled at the moment, Sniper. They disabled it in patch 1.04. Because there was problems with it. The AI on it wasn't working correctly. So they're working on fixing that, and it'll be reintroduced later. Berry patch here, either side of the road. we need to start remembering where they are, because we only get 3 days of summer to collect the berries and take them into town and sell them. And we can get roughly a patch and 3/4, yeah, 1 berry patch and 3/4 of a berry patch before we get overloaded. Roughly 2/3 to 3/4 of the second berry patch. Money bags, where you gone? Well, there's one of you over... Ah, you might do. Show me your wares. Let's try and get a bit of approval first. Yep. I'm going to get 10 of those off him. I want to be able to... hang on, he's off 20. Let's get 5. There's 2 dudes there. If I can recruit both of them, especially the first one. Medard. Right. No, Dagmara, I wasn't wanting to talk to you. How have you been lately? Right, thanks for asking. No. Alright. Can we get another one in? Oh, we can. Okay. Right. She's taking all she's going to take from us today. Right. This guy we really would like to get. Damn it. We're going to have to try and get him recruited though, because his stats are excellent. Approval 0. Any tips? Lot to learn. Right, okay. Well, his approval's at 70%. Can we recruit him? I'd prefer to recruit 2 women, but I'll take 2 men. Right, see you there. So that's Barnum. So come up here, get onto the management screen, and we'll set him straight away to a workplace. And we want him in the barn. And assign him as a field worker. There we go. His stats indicate that he's at level 2 in farming. He's going to get lots of chances to lift that up. So now we got to recruit another dude, or run the risk of the whichever female we recruit next ending up marrying him and getting pregnant. So he's got no... Damn it. Who's this guy? Ferdinand. He's got no stats. Alright. Oi! What are you up to, Robert? Dumpty dum. There's Dagmara, Alwyn, Adelina. Right. Have we got any quests on the map? There's none in Gostovia. There's none in Borowo. What about these two? Yeah, we got one up here in Baronica. I guess we should go get that one cleared as quickly as we can. That could be a job for the morning. It's not too far up there from where we live. I want to get that fox. How many spears have we got on us? 6 spears. Right, so let's... Who are you? Age 18. Nice weather. Yeah, get some approval. I'm all up for getting some general approval around the village. More chance of getting quests. And this lady is gorgeous. It's a shame she's already married. Oh, we can flirt with her. Approval +5. Beautiful lady. Sorry, but you're married. Oh. It's a shame, because you're gorgeous. Hello, Strogomir. You been at the mushroom soup again? Eh? Yeah, I think you have. You've been at the mushroom soup, haven't you? Lay off that stuff, kid. It's addictive. Alright, so see if we can go get ourselves a fox. We'll try this patch up here, and then we can cross the river and swing back by that other village. We might be able to get ourselves a second male worker when we do that. And there's berries aplenty here. There's a piggy. And I see a fox. I see you, fox. Gotcha. So now we only need to build the hunting lodge. Had to take the piggy out to be able to get to the fox. Wow, look at all these rabbits. Right, so it's starting to get dark. Let's very quickly get a bunch of these to try and sell. Because unfortunately the traders across there are not Nighthawks. They tend to be into bed quite early. They don't sit around the campfire in the centre of the village. Come on. I wish the game would show your weight before you were encumbered, so that you know how close to it you are, without having to go into your inventory. That's going to have to do, because we're going to have to get across there. Need to stop and get a drink. We can get a wash here. That's why I put the wash tub down. I see somebody in chat who's going to get a lifetime ban. Bear with me a second. We don't tolerate that sort of crap in my stream, because it's all spam. Quite often it's a scam. PJs, thank you for the follow. The other money bags. Come here. Need to get some approval. Approval plus 10. Excellent. Show me your wares. Buy these berries. All of them. I'm holding on to everything else I've got. I'll sell you a stick. You can have a stick. Right. That was your lovely wife there, Inga. Approval 40%. Approval plus 2. Okay. Followable. Are you recruitable? You are. What's your stats? Your farming's crap, but your other stuff's not bad. Choroman, your farming's better. A lot of your other stuff is crap. Let's see if we can get you first. How have you been? It's usually a safe one, not? Approval 0. Oof. Wow. Tough audience. What about you? Oh, that's usually a safe one. Oh. Wow, definitely tough audience on these two. What about you, miss? Rogamira. Never mind. You're one of the permanent residents, aren't you? Oh, you're guarding that bloody table, aren't you? Well, I'll have a word with you. Ugh. Right, bog off then. Right, now we can get to that other village this way, I believe. We might be able to get there to do the quest tonight and get it cleared. It was certainly useful to get the dynasty rep. Food's an issue. We're probably going to have to stop and drop a campfire and cook up this meat and eat it. Which is not what I had planned for it, but might have to. Just check on the map. Where are we headed? Oh, we're running along here and up there. Ooh, that's a long run. Still, saved ourselves a bit of time compared to running along the riverbank. That's the riverbank there. Well, actually, we could run home here now. That's the bridge next to home. Because we definitely need to eat. We can go up first thing in the morning to do that quest. How's our traps? Where are they? There they are. Keep the traps going because we get hunting XP from them. Right, 11 meat, excellent. No. That leather can go in the barn. Actually, those feathers can go in the barn as well. Flax has got to be threshed. So if we put the torch away and thresh that flax. Put the straw in here. Actually, no. That's flax stalk, it's not straw. Flax stalk is used for making thread. Not used for making bedding or anything, right? So flax stalk in there. Got 5 flaxseed. To stop that being used for making flour, we'll put that in the house. Can only be planted in the spring, can't be planted any other time of the year, so it'll be next year before we can multiply that. Right, let's just have a quick look at the management screen. How did they do on the fields? Did they get anything done? No. It's night time. We need to eat. We've got food in here or not? We have, but we will definitely have to cook tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to eat a cabbage as well, just to celebrate getting our new worker. There we are. That's that. We need a drink. And then we need to do some nighttime logging. Put that away a minute. Journal. Now, if we complete this, we get 100 dynasty reputation, which we desperately need. So let's go and build the hunting lodge now. We have got 82 dynasty reputation. I was thinking we could build the hunting lodge up in the far top corner of the field, because that puts it nearer to where the deer mess around. Thinking up on the top of this hill here, because there's a clearing here where we could put another field. So somewhere up in around here possibly. Yeah, I think if we... Right, how much are we carrying? 17.3. Why are we so heavy? Must be all those spears. Come on, hit it. Don't see any feathers. Alright, where's the other two? Oh, you're gotta be kidding me. We pick up that other log, we're not going to be able to move. Now, home is down there. That's the direction we wanted to face. So We put it about here. Good work. Resources. Excavation shed, no. Survival, that's it. Hunting lodge, there we go. Bring it back over here then. Not gonna go, oh, there it goes. That's north, and that's paralleling the bottom of the screen, yeah. So we want the door facing the main village. How's that? It's pretty parallel. All we're going to do now is jiggle it, get it where we need it. Now it won't go. It's probably the step down to the door that's causing the issue. There we go. That's fine. Right. Oh, we didn't bring a hammer with us. A building hammer, did we? No. Okay. Pick a few sticks up and make a building hammer. There's actually what looks like a bit of a road here, which is fine, because that leads nicely up to the hunting lodge. Excellent. Yes. Right, let's put that torch away before we lose it. Oh, we need straw. Shit. Sticks for there, that's fine. Oops. Sticks for there. One stick short, are you kidding me? Right. So we didn't bring thatch. We need to get 32 thatch. Thatch is in here, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, we might as well pick up some sticks while we're out here, even though it's going to be much easier to see and do in daylight. Must be terrible for you guys to see this right now, because I'm struggling to see it. Sorry about that. I don't have night vision or adjusted gamma or anything set up for nighttime streaming. confirmed location. I've just heard a deer. Or was it a piggy? It could have been a piggy. Christ, pig. Take that between the eyes. You didn't half make me jump, you little shit. Don't make old men jump. Because if their heart doesn't give out, they're going to kill you. Oops. We're 3 sticks short. Jesus. 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 logs. That's a maple and a fir. Or a maple and a pine, I should say. Pine, there's a pine. Can't believe it. The building axe died on that last hit with 1 panel still to go. God almighty. Come on. More sticks, more sticks, more sticks. Come on. Give me more sticks. Because we need to leave these in here pre-stocked for the dude that's coming in. We need to leave him a couple of stones. He needs them for making arrows. And we need to pick up the feathers from the trees that we've been chopping down. So let's just get them located. Oh, no feathers off this one. There's a feather over there though. And some feathers down here. Any more sitting around here? There's one up there somewhere. I think it's under the hunting lodge. Definitely looks like it is. Now what? Chapter 5, place a field. Oh god. I knew we were ahead of ourselves. Nixes! Hello! Right, we just completed our hunting lodge quest. So let's move these few bits of pre-supplies in here. No, we don't want... We want to keep... well, we'll give him one log. Give him 4 rocks. Give him those sticks. Move that leather and those logs, that meat, down to the main... What's it? Archery. Right, so we can make a simple bow. 1 log and 1 linen thread. Okay. Make 50 stone arrows, 10 sticks, 5 rocks, 50 feathers. I think I'll leave a second log up here. Because we'll come up here to make our bow and our arrows. We're going to need another rock. We're going to need a bunch more. Well, yeah, those sticks are fine. But we need another rock in there. How many rocks was it said? 5 rocks to make 50 arrows. Right, so we need another rock.